Hey, what's up, everybody? Crucial YT, laugh out loud. I'm waiting. All right, I'm here, man. Going to just do this as a pretty quick live stream. This is something I don't normally do. This is something I wouldn't usually put as a review on my channel. So I figured why not go ahead and do one on a live stream, because a lot of people are interested in what's in these. It's a really good way to get started out in MREs because these are true military components. So why not go ahead and show folks that these are not bad, by the way. Now this one right here, really cool guy, Mark and Irish. They gave me a case of these. Just gave them to me, a person that I actually met, and I figured why not go ahead and give one a try here on a live stream. I did open one up last live stream, I think. I just took the dairy shake out of it, though. That's what I wanted. I wanted that strawberry dairy shake. So, but I'll tell you another reason why I'm trying this one is because this is a menu that I do not have in an MRE. And I really like this menu. I've had it a couple times. This is the chicken tomato feta. This is menu number 3. There's 6 menus in a case. You get 2 of each menu, so you get doubles of each menu. And it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like that aspect, and in some ways I do like that aspect, because if it's a menu I really like, then boom, I got 2 of them. But if it's one I don't like, then, you know, I'm stuck with 2 of them. You know what I mean? But I do like this menu. Last time I had it, it was outstanding. I think it was a 2014 that I had last time. And this is a 2012, as you can see right there, 237th day, 2012. They took this menu away in 2015, I think was the, well, it wasn't in the 2015s, I don't think. It was either 2015 was the last year, or it was gone in 2015, one or the other. So these are peelable seal bags, and these normally work pretty well. I mean, that's not too bad. You can definitely use these bags, reuse them for things, whatever you want to do with them. You can put stuff in them, or you can purify water in that, you know, stuff of that nature. So in this, of course, there's a contents list on the back. I'm not going to do that. We have a nut and raisin mix. Yummy, my favorite. No, it isn't. Put some salt on it, man. Like, you look at the sodium levels. I hear a little rant. You look at the sodium levels and some of the other items that they put into MREs, and they are astronomical compared to regular food items. So, you get to a nut and raisin mix, which should have, in almost everyone's opinion, should have salted nuts in it, right? And they are completely unsalted nuts. There's like, well, there you go. How about 0 milligrams of sodium in a nut mix? It makes no sense whatsoever. Whoever came up with that idea and executed it, they obviously had either never eaten a nut mix, or they did it just to be cruel. I don't know which one it was. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is a solid mass of Skittles. We'll take a look at that and see what it's looking like. Oh, yes. I love these. One of my favorites right here, the strawberry banana dairy shake. These things are fantastic. We also have an accessory packet here. These are you do get a military spoon in here, but everything else is on the civilian side in here. I think there's a carnation creamer in there. I don't know. We'll look here in a second. I actually haven't opened an accessory packet out of this case. Crucial YT's profile for Steve's profile. What? Oh, yeah, I see how you can get that mixed up. Now, you get a military flameless ration heater. These ones right here are produced by the Warnick Company. You got Warnick, and you got Ameriqual. Basically, there are 3 producers of United States military MREs. You know, 3 different companies that have contracts to make the military MREs. They are standardized. Now, I have noticed over the years that recipes do differ a little bit from one facility to another. I know it's supposed to be standardized, but it's also going to depend on certain ingredients and the time of the year that those peppers were picked or grown, and certain things like that, or when the grains were grown. That changes the taste and the flavor of a lot of things that you wouldn't expect it to be that big of a difference, but sometimes it really is. Sometimes this one right here is what, 7 years old? I guess it's 7 years old. Wow, that's, to me, this is a new this is a new MRE, but it's really kind of not. It's 7 years old. This is a 2012. Like I said, it's made by the Warnick Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio. That's not too far from me. I wouldn't mind going to the Warnick Company one of these days, checking it out. I wonder if they'd even let me in there. Probably not. And there's our flameless ration heater. Let's see what's in this accessory packet real quick. Let's check our list and make sure we got everything. Let's see here. We got the chicken tomato feta right there. Awesome menu. This, also, I've said this probably 100 times over the years. This is one of the menus that you're either going to really like this menu, or you're not going to want anything to do with this menu. There's not a whole lot of in between the people that think, well, it's not bad or it's all right. They either hate it or they love it. So, and I'm one of the people that really likes this menu. So, I think it's got a lot of flavor going on, and I like the flavors that are going on in there. Anyway, we got our strawberry banana dairy shake. That was in there. The nut and raisin mix and these sour skittles. So basically, we only have 4 food items in this one. This is one of the smaller menus I noticed when I even picked it up. But I can remedy that because, because I had some leftovers from an MRE Nation the other night on the live stream. Because I did 2 MREs. I did a horrible chicken stew 1992. One of the worst I have encountered in maybe ever. Still have the Tootsie Roll sitting here that is liquid. Literally, this thing it's liquid inside of there. One of the craziest things I've ever seen happen to a Tootsie Roll, by far. But it was, menu 12, pinto stew with ham. So, I had some leftovers. Oh. After that, had some, let's see, ended up with 2 First Strike bars, which I'm pretty sure I was only supposed to have 1. And I'm going to add some cheese spread and some crackers to this menu. Why not? Might even add, look, I got some fruit standing here, or on standby also. So I might just, but you see, look, not much difference in between. This is the MRE Nation accessory packet. It's got crushed red peppers and Smarties in it, but it is an MRE Star branded accessory packet. If you get an MRE Star civilian MRE, this is what you're going to get in it. This is the accessory packets that they handed. This is obviously a modernized one. I don't know if this is an exclusive to MRE Nation, this spoon, or not, but I do like this spoon. Kind of in between a soup spoon and a regular spoon. But let's see what's in this one. Hopefully I got some good coffee right here on standby. And it's looking like I do not. What did I do with that coffee? I had a bunch of Type 2s out the other night. I don't know what I've done. Oh, there they are. Nope, I got them. Good. Good deal. I like my Type 2. So we do get a military issued spoon. This is a standard brown spoon. 2 sugars. Here, let me set off the items that are not in this off to the side over here. Cover them up. Now there's our spoon. Now you get 2 things of sugar. Hang on just one second. Got a distraction here. Stupid cat. Okay, but anyways, we got our military issue spoon, which is biodegradable. We have some deep rich coffee that is neither deep nor rich. And this is a solidified deep and not rich coffee. Not deep, not rich. Here we have a fresh nap. So obviously some moisture got to this, or some extreme heat. So one or the other. But you do get iodized salt and pepper. And pepper. You don't get that in your military rations. I don't know really why they choose not to give you pepper. And the Coffee Mate is still good. So I like seeing that this is a good brand of your non-dairy creamer. It's kind of nice to have. This is, I mean, it tastes good. Made by Nestle. It's good. It's good as far as powdered creams go. So let's get this out of here. Get some stuff out of the way. And our stupid nut mix. I might add some salt to that, as a matter of fact, because it's really bugs me that it doesn't have salt, you know, right out the gate. So here we have a good type 2 coffee. And I'll put my sugar there with it. We'll check out that Fresh Snap. I think it's still good to go. Here's your neither deep nor rich coffee. That is a solidified tongue of coffee now. Could you still drink that? Maybe. That one actually you might be able to reconstitute it. I don't know. If you had some really hot water, if you had something to boil water with, you may be able to pull it off. Yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Trash out of the way. Let's get the chicken and tomato. Chicken with tomatoes and feta cheese. It's made with white chicken. Let's see here. Seasoned chicken breast with rib meat. Whenever you see this, it's going to look just like a standard chicken breast that you went to the store and bought. So I don't know where the rib meat comes into that, really. But, okay. And you got modified food starch. Cow's milk and skim milk. Uh-oh, that's not a good thing, huh? Not a good thing for age. You know what I mean? How about I say that one more time? I say that one more time, I need to have consequences. Yes. Okay. Careful. Does it say what animal the rib meat came from? I'm going to assume it'd have to, like, chicken, right? Came from a chicken? Rib meat from a chicken. Or, you know, typically, it's either pork or cow that we eat rib meat from, but 1:40 a.m. in England. What year is this EVERSAFE? 2012. It's a 2012. You know, these EVERSAFEs typically, unless you buy them directly from EVERSAFE, which, I mean, I guess I could suggest doing, but unless you buy them directly from EVERSAFE, you're going to end up seeing them from 2012, 2014, sometimes even older, sometimes 2010. They changed to an, I think it was an all clear bag. I have some of them in the, they're buried, but I have some, and it's been a while since I've even looked at them. Exact same thing. All they did was change the outer bag to a cheaper, non-printed bag that was like, it's like the inner bag of an Ameriqual. That's exactly what they were like, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And then the Sopacos. The Sopacos went to a, they have a green printed bag, or no, it's black printed, but the boxes are green. That's what it is. Let's see if this flameless ration heater is going to work. With as much heat, obvious heat exposure as this thing has had. Now this is obvious. This is also one of the oversized retort pouches, and for them to fit properly, you kind of just want to squeeze all your innards over, fold that over like so, because if you don't, it doesn't really want to fit into our tiny flameless ration heaters. I really wish that the U.S. would make their bags a little bit larger to fit the retort pouches a little bit easier, especially whenever you have a couple items that you want to try to heat up at the same time, because that is a common occurrence, as we all know. So mixing up my salt water here a little bit. And last time I had this mixed up, I had my son mix it up for me. I got some saline solution I've been wanting to try out. Now I usually go, you know, I usually hold that up above the line to get a reading on how much I put in there. but I always put in above. Like I'll always bring it up to about the bottom of the E, you know, or bottom of the letters right there, at least. Trying to hit in between those lines right there is just really, I've found not to be enough water, in my personal opinion. Seems how this is chicken, and it's been outside and obviously exposed to some pretty extreme heat. I'm only doing... Huh? What the fuck was that?
Tattoo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You need to go, because I can't right now. Wow. Time out. Okay, so this thing's really not really wanting to pick up, so give it another second here. It's leaking. No. About what?
About dog sitting this weekend. She's wanting me to stay with her dogs.
So I'm going to have to definitely get rid of this flameless ration heater, because it is definitely leaking. Anyway, so that just happened. My son just walked in here with a motherfucking tattoo. He just turned 18, but now he thought it was a good idea. What is it? A week after his birthday to go get a tattoo. And didn't say anything. This is all playing out live right now, because it's just rushing through my head right now like a freight train. Yeah, sure, I could ignore it and just continue going on with the stream, but you know what? I'm going to talk it out. I'm going to talk it out, because if I don't, I might flip out a little bit. Yes. See? Me too. Me too. Absolutely. And we just had this discussion not 3 or 4 nights ago. He brought it up, and I was like, dude, I said, listen, just wait. You know, wait until you find... If you really are dead set on it, you'll find something that really means something to you and means a lot to you at one of these days, and you'll want to commemorate that. And it's not good. This is not good. This is not cool. I'm just processing right now. Like, give me a minute. It's just yep. Live stream just took a little side note there. Yep. Maybe you want to... Here, hang on. Let me rub the camera off. Got some gooey dirtiness on it. So I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'm doing my best right now to not lose my composure, I guess is the best way to put that. Because I'm about that close. I just wanted to freak out on him. And I don't care if he doesn't like the fact that I'm doing this on the live stream and telling you folks about it. Because he shouldn't have done it, right? Am I right? He's 18 years old. And he just marked his body forever. If I'd have had somebody telling me at the age... Well, you know, you guys want to know something? I had my first tattoo when I was 15. So, if I'd have had somebody to explain it to me eloquently enough that I could understand it whenever I was that age, and talk me out of it. Like, I had a lot of peer pressure going on as well whenever I got my first tattoo. And, you know, like, and look at this. Like, this is horrible. Like that. That thing right there. That's supposed to have a black outline around it. It does not. I've had it in the very beginning when I had it done. I had it done like total, I think 5 times, and now something happened with that one. Regardless, just had this discussion. I thought I got through to him. I feel like this is more of a rebellious thing, maybe. Oh yeah, hey Art and Nina, sorry I meant to. I tried to text everybody. It's kind of a last minute thing. I really didn't. I didn't intend on doing this. I didn't tell him, Fred. I didn't tell him, no, you can't do it. Maybe I should have. Because if I would have, I don't think he would have done it. I tried to appeal to his smarter side to make a good adult decision, which I thought, honestly, I thought he was pretty good at doing. Well, not what I expected for this live stream. That is for sure. Took my daughter to get her first tattoo. We both got tattoos that day. See, now, like, you know, a couple years down the road, let him think about it. Like, this hasn't been in his mind for very long is my problem. This is something that has just popped into his mind. If this is something even still, though, he's still a kid. But even if he had thought about it for a year or two before he done it, like, it just, well, he got it right here, too. Like, he's horrible, like, right here on his collarbones. Like, you can't see because of my beard, but, like, you know, it's cool if you want to have a bunch of tattoos, man, but, like, I regret mine. I wish I didn't have the one. I think it's a lot more unique, especially nowadays, to be a person without tattoos. And I did. Yeah, that's a good one, no regrets. I did try to appeal to that side of him, too. I told him that, you know, look, you want to be cool, be the guy without the tattoos 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, a year down the road even. Like, I'll bet you by the age of 19 that 80% of kids nowadays, guilty, being one of them, have tattoos. And like I said, I regretted mine. I felt like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna have to go put that in the boil because the flame extraction heater is not working. But I guess it's one of those things I'm just gonna have to ignore and just let it go because I wasn't impressed with the way it looked either. Let me tell y'all. It looked like somebody took a fine tip pen and wrote something on his neck. Wow. I'm still in shock. I know you guys can probably tell. I thought the extra stream was Tuesday. Well, you know, I had the house to myself tonight, so it's tonight. There's no schedule on the extras. I do very well just to keep a Saturday schedule, to be quite honest. So anything extra is what I just got to chalk it up as being extra. So Dan says it is Tuesday there. Well, that makes sense. It is. Yeah, we'll just go on Australia time today. Right now, it's Tuesday. All right, let me carefully carry this thing in there because it's definitely got a hole in it. Yep, and it's leaking. I'll be right back. Throw this thing in some water. Yeah, got him away for the kid. Get him in a better car than I drive, even. Got him into a car, making sure he's got everything taken care of. And it's the blatant disrespect that really, honestly, but beyond all else, I do care that he's marked for life, but it's everything else, man. For the cause and some nerve tonic. Your package made it from Mother Russia, hopefully in one piece. Whoa, cool, dude. Thank you. You know, you guys don't have to do that, man. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Blindside. I'm going to even say the 0187. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Definitely a distraction. Whew. Deep breaths, man. Like, I'm just not... I know it ain't that big a deal, man. Like, but it is, kind of. I'm on the fence about how big a deal it is to me right now. Like, because I was caught off guard. I'm not. I just started a live stream. Like, last thing I knew, he was just out shopping today. That was it. And then he wasn't even gonna tell me about it. Like, he had to. I made him walk over here because he was leaving. And he said something, and I couldn't hear him because he's talking kind of low because I'm doing a live stream, right? And I was like, "What is that?" "Oh, it's my tattoo." That right there just wanted to get just one of those right real quick. That was what I wanted to do. Whew. I guess he's lucky he caught me off guard, and especially lucky he caught me doing a live stream, because I'm going to tell you right now, it would have been different otherwise. Sorry anybody got headphones on or watching this later. I wasn't even thinking about that. But I definitely just made a pop in your ears. Oh boy. I guess I could get the coffee going first. I seen somebody say bye to Bob. Looked like Bob took off. So he's already gone. I ain't gonna say bye to him since he's gone already. Links to MRE Nation, man. He just turned 18, Mike. Just turned 18. Yep. About a little over a week ago. 10 days ago. What is today? 11 days ago. What is today? Let me see. No, 4 days ago. Why was I thinking today was the 16th? He just turned 18 4 days ago. Check this out. Let's add a little more salt to the wound. Let me tell you all this. Like, I'm getting personal right now. I usually don't do this. I don't bring my wife into my live streams. But earlier today, he wanted to go. He approached me and said, "Hey, man, what do I need to go get my driver's license for my, where I turned 18? Because they expire when you turn 18, but they give you 30 days to get the new one." And I said, you got to have something. I told him what he needed, and I was like, "But you don't have anything with your address on it." I said, "You just need to call down there, blah, blah, blah." Moral and point of the story is, after he took off, I was sitting there thinking about it, and I thought, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for going and getting his stuff, his affairs taken care of like an adult. I was proud of him. And I told him that. I said, "I'd rather say this to you in person, but right now while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to text it to you and tell you, hey, man, I'm proud of you for taking care of your business, going out and getting your driver's license taken care of, like a man or whatever." And, threw him that compliment because, I meant it. That's how I really felt. That's what I was really thinking at the time. And then he does this. It's, man, y'all just tell me if you get sick of hearing me talk about this, because I will try my best to not talk about it. How about a joke? What did one flag say to the other? Nothing. It just wait. That's good. Okay. Oh, no! What the... Okay, I'm committed now. Jeez, that's yellow. That is not white. And it smells bad. Oh, and it smells bad. What am I going to do here? I'm going to try to quickly, not spend a lot of time messing with it, but I'm going to try to dig out like a majority of the creamer that I just dumped in there without taking my coffee and sugar with it. Too bad. Man, oh man. What a freaking day. What a freaking weekend, to be quite honest. Like, I've had a weird, very strange, very not great. Everyone sub to me who wants to enter to win the Z Ration giveaway. It'll be drawn in a week. Z Ration, Zombie Ration. That was what? Kayfabe. Kayfabe, click on Kayfabe's name. Go sub to Kayfabe's channel. If you guys want to try to win a zombie ration over on her, I guess she'll make a couple videos about that. I would assume. I've said in the past that I didn't have very good luck doing that kind of stuff. If I can give you one piece of advice, it is do not use a random number generator unless you absolutely love every person on your channel. Every subscriber. If you like every subscriber, then go for it. I can't tell you not to. Let me see if I got a good creamer over here. I think I might. We'll take a little bit of digging. I do. This right here, this is kind of interesting. You guys probably never seen one of these. Man, if you have, then you know you're further ahead than most. This right here is the creamer that they hand out in the unitized group rations, a UGR. You know, like the ones with the cakes and the big platters of spaghetti, and I think they still make corned beef in that as well. And if they do, I need to get me one. I mean, not that I could eat it all, but or not even eat most or hardly any of it. I'm going to see how it works out with a regular name drawing. And if it works out, I might try some more. Yeah, I've not had the greatest luck with that. Yeah, that's my, like, see that creamer in there? Like, this, I hope it didn't ruin it. But yeah, this right here, this is military issue creamer right here. You'd never guess it by looking at it. Companies are made by, whoop, that's not it. Looks like almost like a White Castle thing, but it's Dixie Crystals. Cream white non-dairy. Look in there from the steam off the cup. Give it a quick stir. Uh-oh. It's all stuck to the bottom. I don't know if it's coffee. It is the creamer that trapped some coffee on the bottom. So yeah. What do you guys think? Alright, everyone, I'm collecting up hot sauces for me. Alright. Oh, alright, Eeyore. I'm collecting up hot sauces for you. Since I'm just, you know, just kind of standing here shooting the crap with you guys. How am I going to handle this whole situation now? I don't know, man. Like, man, I heard, what was it, a baseball player? Or what was his name? Was it a Rodriguez or something like that? I think he had a Latin name, of Latin descent, something like that. Got shot. Dude just came up behind him and capped him point blank in the back. Like, that's pretty cowardice, if you ask me. I mean, whatever it was could have been handled with some fists. I mean, if you're clearly going to lose the fight because of a size difference, then, you know, pick up an equalizer, but don't pick up a gun. Like, that's not cool. There's our absolutely zero salt nut mix. Nut and raisin mix. Raisins are the only thing that saves this and makes it edible. Wish. I'm going to leave that in the bag for a second, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my salt. in this nut mix. Put a few hot breaths down in there. Add some, like, you know, some condensation from your breath. And it'll make the salt stick like that. Give it a good shake. Do it again. This is my personal way to combat the non-salted nut mix. That peanut that I just picked out of there tasted salted, so good to go. Good deal. I have a feeling that this nut mix is going to be right on the edge of going bad. Let me go get that main real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I have a very hot chicken tomato feta. Right there. I'm going to set my coffee. Look at my coffee, man. That just, it's not looking like it's going to bode well with that bad creamer in it. It's unfortunate, but well, I should have seen that coming too. If I set a wet cup or something down on my background like that, it's ruined. Got to get a new one. Yep, every time. Any liquid, just it ruins it. I'd like to have something a little bit better than that, but that's what I got right now. Ooh. Okay. So that hazelnut tasted kind of boozy. Kind of fermented. That's not usually a good sign. Try a raisin, see how hard it is. Mix up the dairy shake because I love me some dairy shake. Strawberry banana. Okay, it smells good. Smells good. And if you guys caught this the other day, I don't know, probably some of you folks that wasn't here, but what you can do, if you like to follow the directions, fold that bad boy over like that right there, do it again on the other side like that, and you got yourself a really nice line that you can see on the inside. See it? Right there. But when I make a strawberry banana dairy shake, I like to go all out, and I pretty much fill it up as much as I can. Oops, as much as I can without filling it to where it won't mix. So I just fill it to about right there, as far as I can, like I said, because it is plenty thick. Doing it this way right here. Takes a little bit more to shake it up, and I'm getting it all over the place. Yeah, that's right. Well, it wouldn't be, you know, it's just one of them days, man. There, yeah, yep. Wonder if I got it mixed up good enough. I doubt it. Nope, I still feel powdered. How am I leaking? Alright. Give this another try at sealing it, folding it more this time. and give it a little bit better shake. And it's still leaking. It's leaking on my hand anyway. Where's it coming out at? It must be coming out right there. Not much, but enough. Rarest, old or new? None of the above. This thing's common, civilian, and 2012. It's just kind of giving folks a good look at a civilian. Just a quick recap: 2012 Everlast or EVERSAFE. Oh, I got Everlast in my head. But a lot of folks, man, they want to get started in MREs, and they end up buying the civilian MREs, and these are the cheaper ones that you can get that are actually all military components. And these things usually still run about 1,000 to 1,100 calories, usually. Not always. Hey, WMB, gun dog it. No, that ain't happening. Not today, Bubba. No, this is a 1-hour live stream. I ain't got time for all that. Never claimed I'd do it anyway. Okay, let's see what's going on inside this thing, man. Plus, this is one of my favorite menus. No way I'd ruin the chicken tomato feta. I don't have regulars. How are the donations made? There's like a little money sign down there on your bottom right hand side. Tap on it, and then like I used PayPal whenever I donate to people. Oh yes. You guys know I got to take a bite of that here in a minute. So there's that. Get some cheese spread and crackers. Let's see if we can get a hiss out of these. But yeah, you just tap that and then sign into your Google account, and voila, should be done deal from there. Oh, that's probably not a good idea to do that. Yeah, I was telling Bob the other day, I don't know if Bob's still on here or happens to be listening, but this is one of the things that I think you should remedy, is this is definitely a cracker issue that MRE Nation has going on. They're not bad crackers, they just won't come out of the package. And that is a problem. You know, let's get down to a survival situation, and yeah, I'm going to be licking the cracker crumbs off this packaging. Thank goodness that's not the kind of situations that I've ever had to be in. But you know, it's not only that, it does kind of leave behind a pretty good mess. If you want to open a pack of crackers going down the road in your car or something, you wouldn't want to open these ones. So this is something I definitely, I would highly suggest trying to remedy this issue, because everyone that I've seen has had the same issue with the crackers, and they would like to have that taken care of. And now this is a personal thing for me, and the only other thing I have is the nor deep, or the not deep nor rich coffee. Prepper 101, really? I thought Smokey said it was a 2012. It is. It's a 2012. Yep, 2012. Ron Paul should have been president in 2012. Okay. That actually smells pretty good. That smells like a really soapy, like a household hand soap is what that smells like. It's got a good smell to it, though. I like that. Yeah. They probably are 2012, but they're overripe. Yeah, well, not too bad. Like this right here, obviously got some heat. This one might have been on the top of the box as well, and got some direct sunlight on the top of the box. But all the components have held up pretty well. Sorry about that. My bad. It's hard to tell. They probably are. There's probably a keyword popped up in the chat, and they just bloop. We'll turn your live stream off. How about that? Yeah, buddy. Cheese spread. What do I do? Oh yeah, my knife's in my pocket, huh? Huh. Gundog says, the smaller the hole, the more control, and that is a very true concept to follow. I do subscribe to that. And this cheese spread is mega fresh. And there's our cheese head. Cheese buddy. Thank you folks for the donations there, by the way. Had Blindside come in there, 0187. 0187. Blindside 0187. Also had Wonder Marine Bet. I was just over there on his live stream a little bit ago. He pulled the Gundog Challenge where he ate a tuna. A tuna MRE. All in one big bowl. He didn't finish it. Almost. But, well, like, I don't know, 25% probably. 5-6 bites he said, I think. Something like that. He gave it a valiant effort. For sure. No, I'm not even going to say it. Yeah, nope. Not going to get me. Can you guys hear me thinking out loud to myself? Let's see. What is going on in here? Oh, it smells so good. Look at that. I'm telling y'all, this is like a restaurant level gourmet type dish. It's got so much going. Look at that. Look at that. There's like celery. There's like sun-dried tomatoes. There's cheese, feta cheese. I mean, it's a pretty bold dish, if I may say so. It's not for the faint of heart when it comes to your flavorings, what you like, what you don't like. So I typically start off with the main, but for some reason I'm really wanting to try this nut mix all together with some salt that I added in there, so that's what I'm going to do. Nathan's profile usually says Nathan's MRE on it. I saw someone asking. I have got a huge fly flying around me right now. I'm gonna try to get him. The nut mix with the salt added, it's easily 10 times better. But it has aged somewhat. It's not the greatest. Did you take the car over there?
Yes, he's working on Jesse's truck and he has another truck to work on, he said. He said we'll get to it tomorrow.
So let me inspect this chicken a little bit. It does have a little bit of age on it, you know. 7 years ain't nothing to scoff at when it comes to a chicken breast, right? At least in my personal opinion, it's not. It's looking pretty good. I'm just going to go in for it. I ain't even going to fool around with trying the sauce or anything like that. We got some tomato up on there. Look at that, man. That's like, you see how that flakes apart, how it's fibrous. That does not look like a formed and pressed piece of meat to me. Well, I mean, formed and pressed maybe, but not processed. So, here we go. Down the hatch. And I just dripped it on my... on my jeans. I'd have much rather it been on my shirt. Kind of hard for me to change jeans. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so cheesy. The tomato gives it this really nice, robust type of just acidity that ties the cheese into the chicken. And the chicken is really good at soaking up all those juices. It's so juicy. It's not a dry piece of chicken at all. This with some rice would be absolutely killer on a tortilla. Or some Chipotle tortillas. Oh, yes. Now that piece right there, it's got a little bit of fat hanging off on the end over here. It's still good and hot. There's your decent. There's that stupid fly. Nah, don't you land on my food. He's down. Where'd he go? Well, crap. I just lost him. There he is. Yeah, I hit him. Good deal. I don't know. He ain't gonna stay gone for long, probably, because he smells his food. I don't have a fly swatter handy. I do have a hat on, though, so I'm going to use it. But, like, look at that chicken. That's a pretty good looking piece of chicken. Alright. He's back. Hold up. He's got to go. He's really... Yes! First swing. I don't know. I got him. I don't know if it was a kill shot, but I hit him hard. Knocked him for a loop. Now, as I was saying, that looks like a pretty good piece of chicken to my eyeballs. And to my taste buds, it tastes really good. You know, you don't always get this in an MRE. Sometimes you get that pressed and formed crap that doesn't even really resemble meat. It has all these different, like, fibers and textures and chunks that just don't go together. All the grains running the same way in this. This is just a piece of chicken. I mean, to me, this looks just like a piece of chicken. Even though it says it contains rib meat, I believe the chicken breast that we buy at the grocery store also says the same thing, and I don't really get that. I don't know if that means that they cut the breast so close to the ribs of the chicken that it means that it contains rib meat. I don't know. I need to look that up. I think that's probably got to be the case, right? I don't know. I'm getting cracker crumbs everywhere because these crackers are awesome like that. But these are going to go really well with the main. That's finger licking good right there. It really is too. It's good. A little bit of the chicken with the soup. That's like a soup. Way too much sauce in my opinion. I mean, more chicken, less sauce. Here's a good question for you guys. How many of you guys out there have had this menu? The chicken tomato feta. I believe it used... Well, what was it? Menu 2018, 23. See lots of not me's. Smitty, no. Prepper 101 has. Easy Money, I have not. 21. Class B, not me, not me, not me. So it looks like Prepper 101. So Prepper 101, did you like it? Did you like this menu? When I first had this menu, I was like, man, how could anybody not like that? And then the more I thought about it, and obviously, after I saw a couple other people's reactions, I was like, huh, that's not something everybody likes. I just didn't think. It's like a cheesy, super cheesy piece of chicken with some really nice hearty chicken stock with the cheese flavor mixed in there, the tomato. You got some like celery flavoring added up in there. Probably some garlic. little maybe a little bit of oregano, like a little bit. You don't really taste it. Now, I've had feta cheese on its own. I'm not a big fan. Feta cheese is not something that I would pick to eat. Hey, just by itself. So, to be honest, the vegetarian MREs are good too. Some of them are. Yeah, Pepper 101 said some of the MREs, the vegetarian MREs are good. They've really taken, like they got the elbow macaroni now. The spinach and fettuccine. Whoa. Like, I haven't had that yet, but I can just imagine. That ain't gonna be no good. Whoever thought that one up? Probably the same cruel person I was talking about earlier. But yeah, this is a good menu, in my personal opinion. I think G. Schultz really liked this menu too. Had some kind of the same reaction I had. That seemed like a menu that he thought everybody'd like, but it's one of those menus that you'll either love it or you'll hate it. That fly is knocked out. Like, not knocked out, but he's... Check it out. I'm going to close up. There he is. He ain't getting in my food. He's about to die. I'm going to go let him outside, I guess. I'm one of those guys. Alright, he gets to go continue living his life outside. But yeah, if this is something you even remotely think that you might like, I have to suggest that you try to find this menu. It's not too old yet, so most likely any of them that you get will probably still be good. I'd suggest trying to get one from like 2014. If they still made it in 2015, I don't know. Can't remember. I should know this one. For some reason, I think they did. The pizza MRE is not an easy one to get a hold of. And it's never, I don't think it's ever going to be an easy one to get a hold of. Unless you buy the whole case. Which MRE Nation had 2018 cases for sale. And it will be in your case B. So snatch up a case B. And there you go. You got your pizza MRE. But that's going to be the first one that disappears every time a case B is opened. Same way with back in the 90s, late 80s and early 90s when the corned beef hash was still around. As soon as the case was opened, menu number 2 was the first one to go. That's why it's one of the more, if not the most, rare brown bag from those years. Unless you have a sealed case, almost, I would say 8 times out of 10, maybe even 9 times out of 10, the menu number 2 is going to be missing from the case. It's going to be one of the first ones taken out of the case. Chili with beans is awesome. Chili Mac's a really good menu too. Love me some Chili Mac. I wish that they would put the Chili Mac with the or I wish they would put a piece of cornbread in with the chili mac is what I was getting at. They act like they can't give you a pound cake if they give you a cornbread. I don't know why they think that. I don't see why they couldn't give you both. Mm-hmm. Later, Vince. Chili mac really is a good menu. I haven't seen the 2019 menus yet. Well, I gotta say the cheese spread even added a little bit to that. That was kind of nice. Yep. So, a face that I'm missing tonight as well, that was missing from Saturday, that I'm really noticing was Nathan. Nathan Stickney's not here. Sent it with someone else to Sue and Ty. He said, haha, yeah, y'all hit that like button. I don't even think about saying it anymore. I kind of just forget about it. But yeah, let Google know whether either you like it or you don't. I'm 2 minutes over what I said I was going to do, but straight up, I had a big old hiccup in the middle. So, chow down here. Keep shooting the crap with you guys. Miss Gina here. Zeno. Yeah, Gina's had surgery lately. Or you're asking if she has. Asking if she has. She's not here. But she's going to be in everybody's prayers. I know that. Miss Gina, get well soon. Oh. See what I mean about these crackers? Stupid crackers. These are stupid crackers. They tick me off. I got a pretty good home for them. Right now it's going to be in my gullet. In my belly. Look, why can't I not cut this chicken? This is being weird. Come on. There we go. Good enough. No, not really. Crucial YT asked if it was if MRE crackers are like saltines. I would have to say no. My personal opinion on these, they're kind of a breed all their own. They are straight up an MRE cracker. They're very floury. They do have a good crunch to them. They're not too hard, but they're probably twice as hard as a regular saltine, or maybe a little more even. They're just because they're more dense, I believe. With your saltines, they're kind of airy, really lightweight. These are a little more heavy, more densely formed. I guess I may as well finish this off, huh? May as well just get her done. There we go. Some tomatoes in there. But yeah, they're a breed all their own, the MRE cracker. There's an MRE cracker challenge. One of the only videos I know of over on G Schultz channel. I'll take that back. Yeah. He's got a couple older ones with his kids too, that he's on camera. But G Schultz sits down and does the MRE cracker challenge. And that is to eat 2 MRE crackers. For some reason I want to say it's 2 minutes, but it may be less time than that. And it's way harder than you'd think. I've attempted it before, but I'm not even in the ballpark of coming close, so there's no point. Go for it, kayfabe. Look that video up, the MRE Cracker Challenge. And G Schultz, like I said, I know is one of the original guys that I watched do it. There's been a lot of guys just straight up out in the field, filmed themselves, done it, and uploaded it on YouTube. And you know, it like I said, it's way hot. You're not allowed to have any water. You're not allowed to have anything. It's just the crackers and 2 minutes. You gotta get them down. There may be I wonder if there's a Guinness World Record for those. If there's not, there should be. Oh yeah. So there's a distinct flavor of foul creamer in there. Now it's non-dairy, so it shouldn't hurt me, but I'm just going to drink it, I guess. Ruined a good, nice type 2 coffee, though. Dang it. Give it a try, Crucial UT. It like I said, it's way harder to do than what you think. If I was to suggest something to anybody who's going to do it, look for yourself a pack of pre-1986 MRE crackers to give that challenge a shot with. Those crackers may have went to 86 or 87, but definitely I can say pre-1986. Get yourself a pack of those crackers. Give it a try with those. They not only do they taste a lot better, they do also have a substantial amount of salt on them, which will make your mouth salivate and make it a whole lot easier to get them down. I don't think there should be a restriction or a limit or a preference or whatever that you have to have a certain, as long as it's an MRE, a United States military MRE cracker, it's good for the challenge. That's my personal opinion on the matters on that. I don't think there's any set rules that are outside the guidelines that I just said. But it was a thing there for a minute. Still kind of is. There's still plenty of videos out there for him. Oh, blindside again. Hey, dude. Thank you so much, man. Night to all. Night all. Time to get the wheels on this truck moving. Hope y'all have a good week. Well, thanks for coming, Blindside, man. We appreciate you, and be careful out there on the road. We definitely want to have you back on Saturday, so have a good trip this week, or trips. What happens to this whenever it goes bad? Kind of leaves a weird film in your mouth, first of all, because that's straight up coming from this. And then it kind of has this... What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a hot cardboard. You know how, like, when cardboard's really hot, how it smells? That's kind of how that tastes. So you get kind of a hot cardboard type of flavor out of the creamer when it hardens up and goes bad like that. I don't know what I was thinking just dumping that in. I didn't even look at it. I felt the package before I opened it up. It felt okay, which about half of it was still good and powdery. But So then there's this thing. This is a thing now. This is no longer Skittles. This is a thing that was in the package with the rest of the food. And I'm going to dig me some of those off of there that are very sticky and gooey. I just wonder where the liquid came from that made them this way. You know, that used to be sour Skittles. So I'm going to see if I can still eat these if I was super hungry and needing these calories. Okay. Taste isn't bad. Still sour initially from whatever goop is still adhered to the outside of them. They're probably about twice as hard, maybe 3 times as hard as normal. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah. Definitely still edible. Am I going to eat those? No, I'm not. I'm not going to eat them. They taste good, though. A little too chewy. Take me forever to eat them. And I don't need the calories. That's for sure. I probably still will eat some of this. A little more of this. I'll pick out the good stuff, you know. The walnuts, the raisins. And that's it. I guess I'll pick out the walnuts and the raisins. Wow. That one's good and salty. See you later. We appreciate you stopping by. If this was your first live stream, we were glad to have you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up before you take off. It goes for anybody still in here. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up and you even vaguely enjoyed what you've seen, let Google know. Or YouTube, whatever. Let them know. Because they're weirdos like that. I could care less if you guys hit a thumbs up or not. You know, I appreciate you guys subscribing. That's one of the most generous things you guys can do. And turning the notifications on. And then Google and YouTube decides that they're not going to notify my subscribers. And I just got that all in my beard. Pink beard. Wonder where my napkin was at. Haven't even taken a drink of this yet. It's so good and refreshing and strawberry and just, oh, the banana's not too strong. It's kind of a perfect balance for my palate. It's not too sweet. Now, if you mix it up the way it's recommended, it gets a little weird, in my opinion. You get kind of slightly, just very slightly, have that little bit of that protein flavor, and it's on the verge of being a little bit too sweet. Check this out, though. Today's Monday, so I guess it'll be a week from today. But Gabriella was telling me that he'll have the vlog type Mothman video things that he's got coming out next Monday. So there's finally a day and a date on it. Man, I'm looking forward to seeing him, I'll tell you. It was pretty fun and interesting stuff that went on. And I figured hopefully the way he edits it together will show and tell the story quite well. But I definitely will suggest that you guys go check that out whenever it's time. Because I might have him premiere it or something. Because I'm sure he can do that. You know how like sometimes I've done it one time. When I put a video out, if you premiere it, it's kind of like a live stream. People can get on there. They can make donations. We can chat just like this. Talk about the video. But he's breaking it down in like 10-minute videos, so we will, we'd only have 10 minutes, well, about 15 to chat before YouTube cuts us off after it's over. But I might have him do that, try to get everybody rounded up together so we can watch it together, because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the raw footage. I will just know what happened that night when we were there. Met up with him a little bit the next day, had lunch, dinner, whatever, and I think filmed like an outro there or something. That was at the Pomeroy McDonald's. List of lady ration reviewers is also down in my description. Should have told that new person that was just here. Didn't even think about it. But anybody else who doesn't know that, there's a whole list of lady ration reviewers, lady MRE reviewer. Oh wow, my tongue is tied tonight. Lady ration reviewers, female MRE reviewers. There's a list of those in my description. So, yeah, y'all can do that. Check that out if you ain't done that already. Need to go check out Miss Renee's videos. Let's get her minutes up so we can get her to where she can live stream. That's what we need to do. Just go click on Renee's videos when you ain't doing nothing, even if if just let your device run in the background and let YouTube collect its numbers, because that's what they're doing. They're collecting numbers from everybody, preferences and numbers, and forming opinions about you. And that stuff makes me sick the way they're doing. Tell y'all, it's off the charts. The stuff, the information, personal information that they're collecting from you, me, everyone, for that matter. So, yeah, them raisins ain't bad. They're not real hard. They're kind of how I just like them. Just how I like them. Okay. I should have moved this monstrosity minutes ago, because nobody wants to look at that. Looks like some innards of some roadkill or something. Yeah, the one walnut. Who said that? Exploring with Jen said, I want that walnut. There was 2 of those. Actually, there might have been 3. I think I ate one in the first handful that I ate. But there was 3 of those. Oh, look, we have a straggler hazelnut. But the last one that I ate, where did that go? Okay. Where did that freaking walnut just go? Huh. Well, or walnut. The hazelnut. That was weird. I just dropped it and it disappeared. Unless it went in this coffee. I don't think it did, but I ain't gonna finish that coffee anyways. It tastes like crap. Under the cheese. Really? Nope. Over here? Nope. Huh. Oh, it is in the main. I thought I saw it roll clear over there. I thought I saw it roll across this empty. Oh, man. I'm not eating that now either. Going to be in Kentucky in August. I do not know. I will try to make it there for sure. The closer we get, the more I'll know. As of right now, like if it was like this week, nope, I couldn't make it. Couldn't do it. But hopefully I'll improve enough by then that that I'll be able to make the trip. That's kind of a goal. It'd be kind of nice to have someone to split the drive with, but I don't know if I could fly in there or not. If I plan it far enough ahead, I might be able to afford something like that. Might do the next month's worth of live streams to collect up the airfare or something of that nature. I have running for 3 years now. If I sit too long after, I can't get up very well. I used to run all the time. Yep, I used to run at least 5-6 miles a day. Yep. Not anymore. No, sir. And I was about ready to say, you know what? I don't have a cigarette, but yes, I do. I have those. But you know what? I'm not in the mood for a light tonight. Going in deep on the Camel filter regular. Only had 5 left last time I opened it. Now I'm going to have 4. Well, that's a weird spot on that one. It's like it's gotten hot. Huh. Or a little bit of moisture somehow. Weird. None of the other ones are like that. Break out the Vegas lighter. It's still holding trusty after like 2 years of use that I got from K-Man. Still lighting. Yeah. Whew. What a live stream this has turned out to be. Going to be finishing up this smoke and wrapping it up. So, what are the things that I need to pull out at the end of the live stream? I mean, I got a good 5 minutes to smoke. This thing burns super slow. What is it? 122, 29, so 122, 30. Let's see how long this cigarette burns. I'm curious. Next one I want to smoke is a I want to smoke a vintage Chesterfield. I've been looking forward to a Chesterfield non-filter, and it's like every time I get a chance that I can smoke one, I forget about it. I don't know why. I just saw Nathan. Nathan's MREs in here. His link's down in the description. You guys go check him out if you don't know who he is. Or looks like we have a Russian in here. MT, what's up? Or you got some? I think that's Russian writing in there, isn't it? Pretty sure that's Russian. Renee, it's my way of dealing with fibromyalgia. So I found something out a little weird. I don't know the name of it. I need to learn it because the doctor, he told it to me 2 weeks ago after I had surgery, and then the other day again when I went in for another round. And the way my body scars is different from everyone else, number one, but also I have I guess my skin is somewhat different than other folks. I've had issues with different, and I'm not allergic to latex or anything like that, but I've had adverse reactions to tape or glue, or maybe it was the glue. I'm not really sure what, but I guess the way he explained it to me, that it could cause me problems in my joints and my bones. So I'm not looking forward to that. Usually I don't talk about this crap, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Somebody said something, made me think of it, so I said it. Hello, RN. Prepper 101. Just sub to MT. And that is I'm pretty sure that's a Russian channel, right? I probably missed where they answered me. Tracy Phillips said, yes, you do. Thank you, RN. Yes, I do what, Tracy Phillips? What is it? Oh, it's a Thai channel. I see. Country Girl MRE, Lady Ration Reviewers. Country Girl MRE, Lady Ration Reviewers. There is a list of Lady Ration Reviewers down in my description for anyone interested in checking all those women who are in the ration community that do reviews here on the YouTube. You can go check those out right down there in my description. Just click on that. Smoke Thai, not Thai. Tie. What? Tie. That's probably the redneck way of saying it. It's probably my redneck, you know, derelict way of saying it. Can I self-identify? Can you self-identify? Well, sure, you can self anything. I think the whole definition of self doing anything is doing it yourself. So sure, I guess you could identify as whatever you wanted to identify as. Throw me on the list. Do I not have? I thought I had you on my list of you know, the. I guess I've separated the ladies and the guys. Jeez, somebody's going to have a fit over that, aren't they? This powder puff world we're living in today. Tell you what, the wrong person hears this and they'll come after my channel. They'll shut me down. All that crap going on right now is crazy. Tie. Bow. Bow tie. Okay. When you get time, check if you get the packages. Oh yeah, I'll check today. I'm going to run down the road after I finish up the live stream, get my son some food. So, yep, he's eating fast food tonight. That's why I'll probably, you know, I wanted to hit an hour, but you know, things kind of happened, and it did really kind of sidetrack me about a half an hour or close to it, 25 minutes. I kept going, but I slowed down a lot. I had really good momentum coming out of this thing, man. All I had was focused. I wanted to get this really quick little civilian MRE review done within the first 20-25 minutes, so anybody that wanted to check out one of these could do it, and it wouldn't be like you know, drawn out. But I totally lost focus. Well, he does do great reviews. K, laugh out loud. Renee Allen, my caps locks button is broken. Sorry. That's funny. That's funny because Renee's name wasn't all caps. Good live stream despite the rocky start. Well, thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Definitely anything right now is a good distraction, I gotta say. That's kind of why I did this in the first place tonight. I was kind of just wanting a little bit of a distraction from what my brain, what I had going on in my brain. So I thought, you know what? And the opportunity was there, being that I have the house to myself tonight. So kind of makes it a little bit easier whenever the circumstances are the way they are right now. Things happen, obviously, because they did. Things happened. And it just made it weird for me. Probably for you guys too. And that's my fault for making it weird for you guys. I should have just not said anything, probably. Pepper One who said, hey, great show. All right, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. I had planned on doing that, banging out that review real quick and trying to get back outside so I could get some FaceTime with you guys before the sun went down, which the sun, I mean, it goes down kind of early, so I got to be back out there, and I would have needed to have it wrapped up by about 8:30, 8:45 my time, I think, something like that, or 9 o'clock. About 9 o'clock, it's dark enough where you can't see me on the camera anymore. You know what I mean? Renee is great, CT says, before he shaves his beard off, Kayfabe says. The beard's going to be around a little bit while longer, I think. 98. 98. Can I send you a new phone? My kids use old phones as toys. 90. Who are you talking to? 98. Who's 98? Yeah, I'm fixing to have to buy a new phone myself. So fear the beard. Yeah, the beard's gonna be kicking for a minute. I figure I'll probably get at least another year and a half with this, and when I do shave it off, I'm definitely going to set a camera up. I might time lapse it, you know, and cut in and out of me saying something or my shocked moments of seeing myself without a beard. But I got a baby face. Once the beard comes off, I look like a little kid, I'm sure, or at least I used to. I haven't seen myself without a beard in a long time. I'm pretty sure I've aged a lot in the past few years. Stress being the main reason. Because of that, I believe I'm starting to get stinking crow's feet and everything, man. It's like, yeah, it's sad a 90-year-old woman can grow a better beard than me. I'll tell you what, man. Hey, I've seen some women grow some better beards than I can, and that's saying something. Some women, man, they just, I don't know what gene they have to accomplish a big old man beard, but 131.23, and I lit that cigarette at what was it, 127.30. So 2.5, 3.5, about 5 minutes, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that cigarette lasted a good while though for an old cigarette that should be all dried up, and but it's not. Where it was in this can, and I cracked the seal on it. These are 89s, I think, or these might be 91s, and these might be 89s, vice versa. But these both are from around the same era of time. I'll try not to get anything on the bottom of these cans. Something on that one. Salt though. But okay, K-Pip says, I know a woman with a beard. In fact, a lot of times, like, you'll see the big old mustaches, too. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Not like all the way across, just right in the corners. Around my neck of the woods, you kind of see that stuff a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why someone wouldn't, oh, really? Sick women grow beards, huh? Yeah, sick Hindu women. I did not know that. Huh. I guess I can only assume that if it grows, they just aren't allowed to cut it or don't cut it. Probably aren't allowed to cut it. It's just part of their body, and it's part of God's plan, so they just have to keep it. Easy Money said, I saw a woman with a beard at the Go Mart in Clay County. Yep, I can Clay County, West Virginia. Yes, sir. I can believe that. You got that right. That would be something like up there around Beckley? Is it Beckley? Beckley, Bluefield area, where the wild, wonderful whites of West Virginia are from. All that good stuff. Yeah, the redneck gets thick up there. Y'all think I got a bad accent? Just wander on up in them neck of the woods. You'll be good. You'll be doing good to understand them. I think that's where that meme comes from. That kid that said he chugged a 2 liter of Mountain Dew or something like that. He was at the Chili Fest, the West Virginia Chili Fest. He said something about drinking Mountain Dew. I don't want to imitate it because I can't remember exactly what he says. If I could remember exactly what he said, I would say it, because I can do a pretty decent imitation, being that I'm pretty redneck. I try to curve my accent as much as I can, and especially if I'm conscious of it and I'm thinking about it, I try to veer away from it, because I grew up a lot in Ohio, and there are the accent southeast, very south, like literally the most south county in Ohio, south counties, like around where I grew up. There's a little bit of an accent there. It's not like when you get up a little bit further up in Ohio, like towards the center of the state, it becomes, most people there don't, in my opinion, they don't have like any accent at all. There are some of the people in the United States that don't have any accent. There's so many different dialects and accents in the United States. It's not even funny. Someone did a study once, and the numbers were astronomical. It was almost unbelievable to me. But after I really got to thinking about it, and I've done a lot of traveling over my years, and I have heard a lot of different accents, and people say things differently. They have different words for different things. A common one that pops into my mind when I'm just speaking about this is pop and soda, and soda pop, soda. What's the other one? There's another term for, a carbonated beverage. But I call it both. Well, mainly we call it pop here. We just have pop. And some people, yeah, some people call it Coke. But Coke is a brand. Coke is not an in general term in my personal opinion. Some people look at it as Coke as being a general term for a soda pop or a pop. So, but here, around where I live, most people do say pop. You get a few counties north, from where I'm basically at, up in Ohio, and a lot of people say soda. And give me a soda. And a lot of people around here just asking for a soda, and they say, huh? I mean, they'll get it fairly quickly, but their first instinct will be, huh? Oh, yeah, okay. But a cola, okay, cola works. Cola is, but, that generalizes it to not very many. You got your cheapo brands, but mainly your Pepsi or your Coke or your sodas, or that's where your, or your colas, I'm sorry, your colas. There, of course, there's Walmart brands, there's Sam's Club, there's all that, whatever off brands there are. I can't think of any other popular sodas right off the top, or colas right off the top of my head, other than those two. And then you got, Dr. Pepper. That's a whole nother world. That's called what it is, in my opinion. If you want a Dr. Pepper, you want a Dr. Pepper. You want a root beer, you want a root beer. But yeah, that's just a weird little rabbit hole I just climbed down in, talking about terms that we use that we don't use anywhere else, or that that are airy, like they fit certain areas. What else? I say y'all a lot. Y'all, or instead of you will. What else do I say? I don't know. But alright, guys, I gotta wrap this up. Get my boy, take him to get something to eat. I appreciate each and every one of you folks that took the time out of your day to come and watch this live stream and hang out. Anybody who's watching this later, I appreciate you guys just as much. You guys, watching a live stream back, I'm sure isn't the easiest thing. If you're not, it's a little more fun if you're here for it live. I know that. You get the interaction from me and everyone else in the chat. Great folks in the chat. Also want to say a huge thanks to my patrons. I will be trying to post something over on there tonight. I got a little bit of stuff I want to put on there. What else? But yeah, I think that my patrons, big time, all the help that I get over there. That's how I'm going to be looking for. I gotta get a new cell phone to help out with the filming and the computer thing as well. That is a nightmare to me. That for like 10 different reasons, that's a hard decision for me to make. I want to make the right decision, but I just need to make the decision. I just need to find it. It's really hard as well, finding the time to track down the right one for an affordable price. So, but yeah. So I guess really this is the time of the live stream when I want to say thank you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next live stream.